Okay, so we're going to be continuing with some Lost in Random. That's our October game of this year. It is a RP... not really an RPG.
Get your D6s ready!
Roll them out!
Get your D8s ready! Roll them out! Get your D12s ready! Roll them out! Get your D20s! That's what I'm talking about!
Oh, Lost in Random? I'm enjoying Lost in Random. It's not someone recommended it to me. It's not something that you just see. It is a deck builder, action, story-driven, well-written kind of game, and I really enjoy it. Oh, we got the Roll of Suffering, though. Why, guys? Why? I know why. It's not what I wanted to do. Get your D6s ready! Roll them out. We got a 2... Oh. Oh, God. The ab rolls. So the story with the ab rolls is I did one session last week, right? And I felt it for 3 days. Like, if you guys ever want to get an ab roller, they're pretty simple things, but you will feel them for days. Yeah, don't overdo it if you get yourself an ab roller. You're like, the exercise seems easy, and then it goes boom on ya. Is the best way to put it. For days! For days. Okay, we got some ab rolls. I mean, it's really good for working your core and all your other muscle groups, but holy crap, do you feel it? It's like horseback riding. You're not used to it, you suffer. If I had, like, I don't have an exercise row machine. I do, rows, which are basically the weight lifts. But yeah. Like, you will feel it. It doesn't seem like you're going too hard, but you will feel it. Sorry, Jen. There we go. There we go. Ab rolls are done. And now we can actually start our game. But yeah, Lost in Random is pretty solid. Apparently it's free on Game Pass, too. Okay, so we've made it to Freedom in our stream file, which is almost where we're at in how far I've actually played it. I don't know. The Spider Gondola. So we've got one story page, 8 cards, and 6 side quests to do. Yeah, because monies are a thing. I see the ghosty! So for everyone tuning into this for the first time, you're trying to rescue your sister from the Queen. And everything is determined by dice rolls.
I always knew I was a sixer at heart. I knew! I'll do all sorts of important work for the Queen, while Bernard mops the floor.
Hey, where is Bernie?
Bernard is gone!
A 6-hour child is missing! I repeat!
Sixer is missing! By the grace of the Queen!
Look! It's Bernie!
From back home! Of course we should help him. He'll be eaten alive out here.
He'll be eaten alive! Like, I really like the storytelling of this game. And I'm glad it was recommended to me.
Seemed impossible to get into at the moment. Oh, but perhaps Bernie would know how to get to her sister. Even knew...
Come on, we've got to find him.
Oh, yes. Time was of the essence. I was done anyway.
Oh, a little bit better graphics, I want to say. But you've played this one, Nabla? Like, I've gotten a little bit further into this chapter. But I love the narrator. I love kind of the mechanics. I'm sucking this time because I'm not getting the cards I like. Random rules! Freedom Town Square! And there's Manny Dex waiting for us. Okay, so the thing about Freedom. 3 siblings are at war because their father was assassinated.
Freedom was a district tearing itself apart in a 3-way civil war.
And depending on what the Queen rules, it determines which mech attacks.
Siblings, each suspecting the other of the deed. And a giant battle droid, given to each by the Queen to settle the matter.
Alright, Pork.
Been dealt a bad hand, have you? Oh, never mind. Trade it in for a new one with me.
Oh, Manny
hello.
Dex.
You've made it to 3 Town, have you? Be careful here. Those triplets don't mess around. But then again, that just gives you 3 good reasons to buy some cards, eh?
Didn't I see you in Pooh Town?
You did. But now we're both here. And that means one thing. Let me answer that question with a question.
I've got cards to sell.
Let's
Don't bother
trade.
me. Okay, let's see what we got. I don't really want you. Wartown's Revenge is pretty good. Shadow Man's Touch. It's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. Acid Cannon we really don't want to run too much of. My eyes are not still glowing.
I'm noble, you understand. Heck, most of us here are. This bell belonged to my family, don't you know? It still does, I suppose. It had. I'm noble, you understand. Heck, I suppose it belonged to the triplets, and before then, it belonged to the Lord Hog. Just so. You know, I have another distant
cousin
relative,
of mine.
a cousin of mine, that I have. If I could see her again, and it would do my heart good to know that she knows I'd. Please excuse me.
Why'd you ask, stranger? What's your motivation? Oh, how heartbreaking for you. Oh, heavens no. That sort of thing wouldn't interest me at all. Good grief. Spying on people. I make a point of... I promise...
I promise it's stranger.
Fascinating.
Protect the king! Protect the king! He's in...
Greetings. I'm doing a survey for the Upper Class Gazette. Do you have a moment?
I mean, I've read this part of it.
Splendid, splendid. I have only one
I also
question.
read
Who
really,
do you
really
think
fast.
started this war, turning our lord, their father's cast? Oh, what fun. Yes, let's.
I read faster
So,
than people
since
speak,
you're
so...
hearing this for the first, there's the paranoid count up at the soft and coddled
Duke.
and the duty-bound and tough-as-heck Baroness. Who do you think did it?
I
Who
met
do you
everyone
think
but the
killed
Baroness
their
my last
father
time.
and started this bloody civil war?
None of them.
None of them? Not.
Find them. Let
Like, I am really impressed with how much dialect they put in here.
Where was I?
Because, you know, at the beginning, chapter 1, every single portrait has a story. And I'm just like, holy crap, this is impressive.
The attack.
And I
has
like
begun!
Nishka.
The king must be saved.
I like Nishka.
What? Identify yourself, stranger. I am Nishka, and I used to protect somebody
I
important.
love Nishka.
I think. A ruler,
Or Nishka.
maybe? Before the war. Oh, Even, you sweet child. You can't keep clinging to the past. The king's dead and gone now for years. Don't you remember?
I don't. Yeah,
What?
Nabla,
How did
I'd
you
check
know
out
my
another
name?
Crab's Treasure if you like Souls-like. Wait, what? How do you know my name? I really want... Let's not screw with
What?
Nishka.
I've never seen you before. The king! Protect the king from danger!
Oh boy, I can't wait to get back home. But I can't get back home without knowing the way.
Bernard is
Or
not smart.
Can I? Oh, hey, mister. Do you know the way to one... oh, wow. You want a hug? Okay.
Wow.
But yeah, there is a game redeem also, if anyone want... Did he get turned into a kid? No. He just left a candy behind. That's right. This is not Dragon Ball Z. With the amazing fighting candy. But, if there's a game anyone wants played, there is a one-day game redeem. If it's a monster raising game, I will play it until I cannot. Tao's Adventure destroyed me. Speaking of. It could have been a good game, and it wasn't. Dragon Seed was easier... Not Dragon Seed. Monster Seed was easier to play, and that is saying some nonsense there. Random faucet. Thing to destroy.
Alive? I thought I saw one running around here recently. A young lad, boxy clothing.
Listen, I thought the queen was the spider bots. And then I saw the queen was not the spider bots, and I'm like, oh. Hello, queen. I accidentally hit B.
Alive? I thought I saw one run. Can't rightly say, but you'd better find him
The
quick.
Shadow
before
Man.
The Shadow Man does.
And here we get into why this is an October game. Besides the
Everyone
graphics.
knows about the Shadow Man, child. Especially children out all alone.
I have played Long Live the Queen. I actually completed it without a guide. My dad died, but I completed it. That game is rough. And then I found out it was loosely based off Sailor Moon characters, which made it even better.
Leave me alone. I'm busy. Everything's important to someone. If there's a kid running around unattended, the Shadow Man probably has him by now.
Is it the music ending? Listen, If I played it again, I want the ending where I can basically get Uranus and Neptune together. The Shadow Man? What do you mean by has them?
Oh, you really are in over your head.
Ah, I got you, Rogue.
Oh, you are clever.
Like,
but I don't know him. Nobody does.
If you redeemed
If you stay
it,
a
I would do a
spell,
playthrough
all
without
Marjorie
guides.
Took can tell you about him.
Like, I would try to do more playthroughs without guides, because basically it's based off of what your skills are at certain points in the game. So it's pretty predictable on how... It's not like, Princess Maker? I don't remember what that series is called. I feel like my mic's picking up a lot more than it used to, too. Yeah, so Princess Maker has a lot of guides and things like that, and there's a little bit more randomness to it, but... Long Live the Queen... It's pretty more... Like, there's predictable routes.
The Shadow Man. He was born in the time of the first nightmare, and he lives on to this day, but not like you or I. He lives in the walls.
I've never
the
played
walls of
Princess
Mulgrew
Maker.
Alley, and he can always see you, but you can only see him when it's dark. Snuff out the lights in Mulgrew Alley, and you'll find him there, waiting. But be warned, child. It may be the last thing you see.
So he's a ghost?
If he were merely a ghost, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Goodbye. I do not think we will see each other again.
But yeah, if you want to redeem me playing Long Live the Queen, I own that game. I can play it. I don't remember all the little tiny stuff, so I'll probably die a few times, but yeah, that's a thing. It's a good game. I do know that there is a success through music achievement. Manhunter New York. Remember, cost prohibitiveness is a thing.
You want to know about the Shadow... You want to
Know about the Shadow Man. Yes, I would.
The Shadow Man comes when night eats day. He'll come and take your child away. And you might cry, and you might pray. But the Shadow Man comes when night eats day.
Okay. Tell me more.
He don't like shine,
and
he
don't
like
like
sun. He'll come out the walls when the daylight's done. Snuff out Mulgrew Alley's lights, then you best run, for the last night of the Shadow Man has begun.
Like, the writing in this game is really
Sounds
good.
to me like you're fixin' to go see him. I wouldn't thank me just yet.
Snuff out the candles. That's actually pretty easy. Like, snuffing out the candles is pretty easy. Okay, so all we do is we snuff out the candles. You know, Rogue, you Okay, let me check out Manhunter New York, so if I can tell you if it's cost prohibitive or not. Because you've been here a while, Rogue, and I appreciate you. Where is Manhunter New York? Because it's not on Steam. Oh. Okay. Post-apocalyptic adventure game. Oh! It's done by Sierra! Why? MS-DOS. Okay. I'll figure out how to flip and play that. If you redeem it, I'll figure out how to flip and play it. Yeah, Sierra! Okay, so I need to do this.
Dicey, over there!
Dicey, over there. No. Dicey.
There! Go on, Dicey!
Yeah, this is the clunky mechanic here. Damn it, Dicey! Get your butt on that. There we go.
Even suddenly felt like she was being watched. And to tell you the truth, I did too.
I did too. Okay, guys. Here's the Shadow Man! Hey.
Are you the Shadow Man?
I have many names, little one.
Okay, fair enough. Have you seen a little boy? About yay high?
Let me think.
This one?
Oh, wow, even is that you? I'm so glad to see you. Can you believe that I'm stuck?
He creepy as fuck. Like, he is such a good creepy asshole. You think I'm afraid of you?
That may be true, but there is another truth.
Unless you're gonna release him, I'm gonna punch you.
That if you're not afraid now, you'll soon learn to be. He's mine now. I won't be letting him go. I believe you'd call that leverage. You'd think you'd know not to insult someone
I think it's
who's holding all the cards. Or in this case, children. Besides, you don't have what I need.
I think I need to reset, like, all my sound settings, by the way. I do. So after last stream, I installed a new drive, and it's been messing with some of my sound settings, too. Skip the pleasantries.
Nothing you have, child. And I suspect nothing you can bring me.
You don't scare me.
So a bad liar. But perhaps you're right.
I want
the same thing
you all want here.
Peace.
Peace.
I want the Triplets' war to end.
You're a monster. No offense. You don't strike me as the peace and flowers type.
Oh, I'm not. I'm the creature that moves in the dark type. But people only truly fear things that move.
Yeah, war is pretty darn scary.
During war, they are surrounded by greater threats all day long. And so nobody fears the Shadow Man anymore. Life is the greater horror. And they have overindulged, forgotten me. If you want me to give you Bernard, then I want you to change that.
Yeah, so basically we have to end the war here.
I don't care about anything even, except being feared by everyone again. I've watched you. I know you're a dice wielder.
It's just a costume. He's a puppy.
Silence! Don't insult me with your bloody lies.
I'll punch you.
They may walk on the living, but you can't deceive the Shadow Man. You alone carry the power to affect the arenas and those giant robots. Figure it out, or you will never see your precious Bernard or any other child I choose to take again. Without peace, there will be no boy, no hope, and you will never see your sister again.
How do you know that off?
For you, there are currently more important questions at stake. Go, even. Bernie's fate rests on your
Wonder how many
tiny
kids he's
shoulders,
eaten.
and my hunger won't be held at bay forever.
How many kids has this dude eaten?
Save Bernard from the wretched Shadow Man, even had to end Threedom's civil war. It was a hard task, an impossible task, but she wasn't going to let her friend die. The first thing she needed was information. Perhaps some of the locals would be willing to share what they knew.
I go here.
Who dares attack the king? My blade thirsts for traitors, attackers!
Oh man, I love Nishka.
Poor woman. Completely mad.
That poor woman. I love Nishka. So, there is a civil war between three children of the king. The king was assassinated, and so basically everyone's accusing of everyone else of killing the king. So we need to stop the civil war between the three siblings.
You. We've spoken before, haven't we? No, I don't remember much, and I'm sorry. What did you want? Oh, with the children. The three children. Well, something happened.
And so the queen gave them each 3 mechs, and depending on the roll determines who mechs attack. No. It's the Queen of Random, the Land of Random. The king was the King of Threedom. And so the queen rolls her dark dice to determine all of her territory's actions for the day.
There were sounds from his chambers. Was someone with him? I was his bodyguard, and I ran to look, and he was supposed
And
to be
Nishka was the
sleeping,
guard, and Nishka's... Yeah, Nishka's been destroyed, basically.
I'm sorry. I forgot what we were talking about. The children of the king. Such beautiful babies.
The
They
Duke,
grew
the
up
Baroness,
such
and the
wonderful
Count.
young men and women. The Duke, the Baroness, and the Count. Such a gift. He's paranoid, capricious, and fearful. But she's tough as nails.
The
Tough as
Baroness is
cannons,
the
really.
nastiest one.
Duty-bound and haughty. She once aimed a cannon at me to stop me
This
from
game is
giving her a
available
bath. The only
on...
thing that impresses her is war.
Okay, so this game is available on Game Pass. I don't know if Xbox Game Pass is available where you're at, Rogue. But it's a pretty solid game.
I wouldn't call him a glutton for life.
I bought
More
this
of a
game on
bon
Steam
vivant. He
for like
loves all
$5
the
on
finer
sale.
things. He's baroque, decadent, you might say spoiled, but I'd say he's really more
Nishka loves
cultured.
all the kids
He
here.
once told me his goal was to eat every animal in the kingdom, all in one single dish.
Yeah, so
He
the
achieved
Queen
it
of
a week later,
Random...
and said the dish was as delicious as it was disappointing.
So the Queen of Random runs all of the little separate kingdoms. And so this was the King of Freedom that got assassinated. Basically, the Freedom is underneath the Queen of Random. Yeah. They probably should have called him the Duke of Freedom or something, but...
Oh, that's very nice. You're a nice... I'm sorry. I'm afraid... But there have been times where an object reminds me of things.
Okay.
Holding an important artifact that reminds me
There's
of a
4
person
things.
or an event. That could bring it all... I'm sorry. Oh, if only I could remember.
Nagi, why?
That platform reminds me. I'm supposed to warn travelers about something. I'm supposed to say something very, very important. Oh well, it's probably fine, and we should all stop worrying about it.
Nagi, don't tell them that. Okay. So basically, we're manipulating the battlefield here. And so, because of the battle, we can only access certain places at a time. And depending on which...
ease at which Dicey affected the world, Even was surprised to find herself feeling a little bit frightened of him. How could someone so small and innocent contain so much untamed power? And now, Even suddenly felt like she had the world on her shoulders.
Yeah, and
Could
so...
she solve the mystery of the king's murder?
Basically, we start manipulating the battlefield, and depending on what battles occur, we can... We can, move to different areas.
The only thing I can't predict are the roles of the Queen. Hi there, I'm
Tea time
Tootsie.
Tootsie.
I used to be our late King's master planner. The Nanny Fortuna, of course.
Fuck Nanny
Every day
Fortuna.
I watch the battles and come up with the
She's
most
a heat
thrilling
miser
stratagems
from
for the
the old claymation
The only
shows.
thing I can't predict are the rolls of the
Except
Queen's
nastier.
dog dice, but everything else I know. Observation, my dear. Every day the dice is rolled, and But what everyone else has failed to know. Do any of the triples use this information? Perhaps attacking from behind on the day the dice favors them? By the order of Nanny Fortuna, I am not to work for either of them. Although I would be interested
There
in
would be a
learning more
reward.
about the trip.
Okay, so this guy blocks the paths you cannot take, but you can warp to the other paths you can take. I'm gonna get my butt kicked, guys. I'm gonna get my butt kicked. But I can roll threes now. That's the thing, right? Hi, Dicey.
Life never goes the way you expect, does it? Oh, hey, kid. You want to hear a story?
Sure, I like stories.
There's a saying in Freetown, bad luck comes in threes. Well, it was right. I was there in the first battle, the first time the triplets...
It was savage.
Oh, I didn't hold it, but that's just it, isn't
It
it?
never ended.
Never. Life never goes the way you expect, does it? Oh, everyone's looking for someone here. Me? I'm looking for my brother Henry. Lost him somewhere in the Duke's
territories. Okay. The Duke's the spoiled one, right? Oh, we got Manny Dick.
Trade it in for a new one.
Deals here. Get your deals here. War's good for business. Oh, why? I mean, jack up the deals on your dows. Everybody needs something, and I've got something for everyone. You're
darn right I am. Okay, we've got 293. 295. I can count, guys. Time Trap, Shadow Man's Touch. Let's grab that. Can't afford blink attack, so let's buy that one. We've got double cheats. I must admit, I do like cheating. Okay, let's see what cheats we got. Double or nothing. Free or double the cost. Dice Builder's Boon is pretty good. You can't go that way. Okay, let's see what die we have. This is good. Almond's Embrace. Let me get rid of a health. Or I don't know. Blacksmith's blank for anything, I guess. Okay, we can't go that way. Well, we can go this way. And I know what's this way. Freedom as a... oh, the deck stuff? Like, the deck stuff's not bad, but it is very random, which I guess fits into the theme of the game. Count Shmoo! Yeah. But you know, there's the whole randomness of it. Ratchet and Clank. I've never played Ratchet and Clank. Okay, let's see what we got. I got a hand! Yeah. I really didn't have PlayStation games. I must admit, I really did not have PlayStation games. Like, I like the deck building to a degree. It is definitely an interesting game. But I know you're not a huge fan of deck building. Like, I think it would have been better if you could do damage to them outside of the deck also. Like, I feel like part of the problem is you cannot do damage to them outside of the thing. Like, if you could do minuscule damage here. Like, there's a little bit of punishment in if you don't have your right deck, these things take forever. Like, if you've dealt just a little bit of damage with your slingshot, it wouldn't be so bad. Howdy, Brosif! How you doing, friendo? Okay, we got a 3. We can smack these guys. Guys, we can smack these guys. God. I wish you luck. I wish you all of the luck. Arrgh. Did I just damage myself? I think I did. Like, if you could do a little bit of damage with, just your main thingy, it would be fine, I think. I'm gonna save you, use you. Because otherwise, you can't hit most of the things, you know? Like, I feel like if they had just let you do damage with your slingshot, it would be better. Oh, my flipping god, why? Yeah. The time freezing is fine. But if you could do, like, damage with your slingshot while you're building up for the attacking. Because you can't do damage until you get a weapon. Which is a little bit of rubbish, honestly. Like, even the timing stuff is fine. There we go. Are there more? Please, there's flipping more, guys! Like, it wouldn't even have to be a lot of damage. Oh, is it this guy? Do I need to just defeat this guy? I completely missed that this guy was a thing. I've got 2s. Yeah, have a good one, Nabla. Always appreciate seeing ya. Did it. We did it, guys. Got a 1. Fudge cakes. We got a 1. Come on. Damn it. Shit. Did I just poison myself, guys? I did. I suck. I suck, guys. I have to do this because I suck like this. Like, all I have to do is defeat this crow thingy, and it'll be fine. We got some bombs. Where are you, little crow thingy? Where's the crow thingy? Over here. Okay. There we go. We got it. We got it. I think we got it. We got it. Okay, I'm gonna take a really quick stretch break here. And I'll be right back before we head to the next area. Because holy carp, that was... yes. Not there. There. It automatically saves, Rogue. Can't go that way, it looks like. Okay. Why can we not go that way? Here's something to break. Let me figure out where to go. For the record, let me figure out where to go. Read on the sword bridges. Which is where I need to be, honestly.
Terrific.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, I am going to... Why can I not go that way?
Nicey, there!
Oh. Actually, can I... Nope. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick stretch break, and I will be right back, and I will figure this out. Cheers! Bow, bow, bow.